Hey guys, today I want to talk about something I was thinking about, and it's this sort of idea of everything has an equal and opposite sort of force. Um, I feel like it's true. Just for example, if you pour your heart into something and you care about something, or you work really hard at something and it doesn't work, it like hits you like as hard as the hope you sort of had for it. Or if it does work out, then it kind of hits you in an equal standing to how much energy you put into it. It's like we can go from euphoric to like despondent so quickly because just something happens. It's and that's kind of it lets you look at people in a certain way too. I mean, specifically with like the modern day and like relationship stuff, at least for one thing, is I feel like the dominant strategy is to, invest little and then, you just drop or you detach very easily. And, it seems pretty good as a strategy. You don't actually get that hurt, you don't actually suffer, but it's just, you do miss out on the greatest experiences you could like ever have if you just know somebody on a shallow level like that. Um, I think it's that's not the issue. Is there's no right way to live because I'm kind of somebody who I feel like invests a lot, expects a lot, hopes a lot in sort of everything I do. Um, and it's great when things are working or I'm learning or things are just doing well, but when it's not, it's just completely like bleak. Like it's just so much like it wasn't worth it or turned out like this or like you think trying is not even worth it. My issue is I kind of just I see things in the sort of terms of like energy usage. Like if I look at something and I think this isn't going to do anything for me, I am just completely unwilling to expend that energy, even if it's something that people say is like good or people think you should do. Like doing well in school beyond a certain point is completely useless to me. Um, you know, Casual stuff is completely useless to me because something I really hate is like maintenance, like maintenance stuff. Being told to do something 100 times, you know, while people are like, "Oh, that's how you work your way up the ladder" and stuff. It's kind of useless to me as well. You look at that and you just, for me, it is just so mind melting to be doing that stuff over and over again. And then just knowing in your head, like, I'm going to do this, but I'm going to have to do it again and again. And it feels like you're kind of holding, like, the universe's entropy back, like, all by yourself. And when you don't really have a stable sort of center, or you don't have something, or like peers, or like mirrors, or like some sort of validation, it's just like it's very um, dreadful. Like, how do you like actually grapple with the fact that the thing you do like in the moment or right now, is not going to last very long, and it's going to need attention again very soon. And then after that, it's going to need attention again soon. And it keeps repeating, and you keep having to do the same thing. And a lot of life is maintenance and sort of repetition, which honestly, you know, in a way it's kind of annoying, but I think you can sort of change your mindset. You can sort of, if you have things that you really like, or like sort of repetitions that you think are worth it or just better than other ones, I think it's good. Like you can, that's the whole point. You need to find sort of the entropy that you want to hold back. For me, I don't want to I don't want to like do something for a person for like tend to their needs for like my entire life and just keep doing that and that and that over and over again. I'd much rather have like some novel problems or something that's new, something that actually like activates at least different parts of me, because it wouldn't be so boring or like dreadful. But yeah, I think it's I think we just are kind of sold on this repetition aspect. Like even like content in a way, like dopamine is kind of just a repetitive thing. Like I always go back on YouTube, or I always go back on these things, like these shows, these things that take my time. But and it's not like I feel great afterwards. But the thing with those are with the energy expenditure, it's not a gamble. Like I feel like with a lot of things that we do, it can be a gamble, and it's like it's hard to just keep gambling and keep seeing nothing. I mean, I guess there's a couple ways to look at it. You could take a risk, and then it messes up, and you can think, I didn't get what I wanted, or I didn't get what I expected, so therefore it means I shouldn't try. Or you can think like, oh, I didn't get what I wanted, but like I didn't lose anything. Like nothing's actually different about my situation. And I mean that's true. It's just like at a certain point, though, I feel like that that hope in the gambling aspect is very slippery, because um, if nothing is really hitting, if none of your gambles are hitting, it's hard to just stay sane with that. It's hard to accept that. It's hard to just do it again. And a big issue is just like how it's very kind of attitude based, but we can't really control our emotions and attitudes. Like, you can do things for a while, but eventually, like, you start to wonder if, like, this is working, or if you're doing something wrong, or if it's, like, the wrong gamble. And I think, like, that's important. It's, like, good to, like, if you're digging for gold and there's, like, no gold, right? It's like, you have to actually sort of turn around at some point and just kind of accept that, maybe there's no gold here. Maybe you should dig somewhere else, or maybe just do something else. Um, yeah, but it's hard. It's hard. It's like, and it's hard because I don't think a lot of people see that, or at least consciously think about it. I feel like I sort of wear two faces a lot of the times. It's like, um, my sort of out face is to show I'm not sort of like in an entropy. Like, is it entropy? Oh, I might have been saying that wrong, but it's like not chaos. Like I'm not trying to inflict chaos on the people around me. And So like I hold it together and stuff, and then you know, but there's like a whole sort of thing we all deal with, behind closed doors, and it's just like it sucks when it's not really, you don't see the upsides for it. Like I think there is a sort of, you can sort of make things work in your life. You know, but the thing is, it won't always just be magically working, and that's sort of a form of maintenance, like just making sure that you can keep the system up while you're transitioning to a different stage, or yeah, that was just a little ramble. So yeah, thanks.